Allow me welcome you to another episode on my channel, and I do hope that everybody's having a good time. It's December 25th today, and I'm in a hotel in Manchester. It's called what's it called? Holiday Inn Hotel. Came in with the family yesterday, and we'll be leaving tomorrow. I actually came to spend time with my sister and some of my siblings for the first time in a long time. So my reason, without taking too much of your time, my reason for making this video is pretty simple. As you may have seen in the title where I said you have two more presidents. And here's what I mean by that. Those of us who, I'm a Nigerian and an Irish as well. And I come from let me just see if I can use noise cancellation. There's a lot of noise going on in the background. I hope that's not disturbing the audio quality. So, for those of us who are from a democratic system where you have a president that does 4 years for a term, we all know that so far, for the vast majority of these countries, it's been the norm for each president, excuse me, to do two terms or two tenures, which is 8 years. For my Nigerian colleagues, we just had a new president installed this year. For my American viewers and friends, you'll have a new president from 2024. The election, I believe, is the end of 2024. And if you're like me in your mid 40s, you have one more president to see after that. We currently in Nigeria have one more president to see if you're in your mid 40s. Tinubu is going to spend 8 years. The next president after him is going to be another 8 years, which is 16 years. If you add 16 years to your current age, assuming you're 45, 44, 46, 47 or so, you are knocking on the door of 65. And 65 generally is the retirement age. Now, you might still be active, but you're not considered an active and productive member of the society anymore. At this stage, you're now a senior citizen. In as much as we've been complaining, we just had a president finish his own 8 years now, which is Buhari. I remember the time he was campaigning like it was yesterday. And I remember getting into an argument with my mom. My mom said I was too young to know when he was the head of state during the military regime in Nigeria back in the days. That he's a disciplinarian, he knows how to get things done. He invented the Y Brigade, War Against Indiscipline, for those Nigerians that are old enough to know what it is. That he knows how to get things done and he's going to turn the country around. And I told her, I said, that's not going to happen because it doesn't depend on one man. It's a system that we have that doesn't give room for things to work like they're supposed to. And she said, no, I was too young. I didn't know anything. That was like yesterday. I remember I was in her living room with a friend of hers. A friend of hers was in the room as well. And they were all debating me. Three of them were debating me. 8 years has gone since that time. And it went like that. The reason that went so fast is because people were looking after year 3, 2 year, 3 year, 4. People were like, he's not going to do anything. So they were already looking to see if the next person is going to do something. Now, the next person is on the throne, and I can guarantee you it's going to be the same trend with the one that just left. Now, people are going to be looking forward to the next person. Maybe that person is going to change it. Here's the thing, that's the last person you're going to see as an active member of society. By the time Tinubu is done, or if you're in America, by the time Biden leaves, whoever comes up next, Ramaswamy, DeSantis, Trump, Newsom, whoever it is, comes up next, they're going to have 8 years. So you have one more person to see after that person before you become a pensioner. We already on the last leg of ours. We have one more president to see. So I'm just trying to put things in perspective. Like, we're going to complain for year 2 and 3 of Tinubu as well. And then we're already looking forward to who's going to come next. Maybe that person is going to change it. But that's the final lap, guys. After that, that is it. You don't get to live, you don't get to relive your life or live twice. It's not Super Mario Bros. It's not a video game. By the time the next president comes, by the time they're leaving, you are a senior citizen. So if things haven't changed by then, it's not going to change. So my point of making this video is, if you don't have a plan for your pension at your golden age yet, and you're in your mid 40s, the walls are closing in. Time is running out. You don't have much time left. Pension is a long-term thing, but we're in the final leg of it. We're in the last lap. It's like people running marathon. They've been running and pacing themselves, and at the last lap, when the bell rings, this is when they put their foot to the gas and floor it. This is where you're gonna call within. This is when you call everything from within to get you to the finish line. I'm just trying to put things in perspective, not trying to ruin anybody's Christmas, but we need to understand that Christmas indicates the end of a season. And as we all know, at the end of one season comes the beginning of another season. And as seasons continue to come and go, so does our age. So do we continue to advance in age. And so do we get closer to being senior citizens. So start seriously investing in your whatever pension plan you have. Make sure it's a solid one. Start seriously investing in your health, because everybody's health deteriorates with time. Okay, there's no way around it. This is just nature. And if you're not looking after your health, you find out that when your kids are gone, yeah, you don't have that liability anymore. You've paid off your mortgage, you don't have that liability anymore, but a good chunk of your money will be going towards healthcare. There's an old saying I used to hear. They say, eat your food as medicine, or you're going to end up eating medicine as your food. Eat your food as medicine, or you end up eating medicine as your food. So look after your health. Start prioritizing your health right now. Mental health, physical health, whatever kind of health, even spiritual health, and also your financial health. Take care of that right now. You don't want to end up being at the mercy of the government. That's the last thing you want to do. So get a plan in place, plan of action in place. Start working your plan. Be intentional about everything you do from here on out. For your mid 40s, you have to start getting really intentional about everything you do, because this is it. This is the final lap. This is the last lap. With that, I'll come to the end of this video, and I'll leave you all to enjoy the rest of the day. Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a happy and prosperous New Year in advance. So catch you in my next video. I'll see you then.